Inflation came in soft this week, and a Fed rate hike is looking less likely. CPI, that's the Consumer Price Index, which is inflation that you feel at stores and at the pump, that came in right at expectations. Headline inflation came down, and core, which doesn't include food or energy prices, that came in at its lowest reading since March of 2021. Shelter costs make up almost half of core inflation, and those numbers are finally catching up to real-time rent numbers that I've talked about, lagging, and they've still got room to come down more. Odds of a September hike fell again to 38% after the report. A month ago, there was only a 10% chance that the Fed would hold through the end of the year. That number's jumped to over 30%, and this has been good for mortgage rates, which move with inflation for the most part. PPI, which is wholesale inflation, that also came in below expectations. Home price appreciation is actually accelerating. It was the fifth straight month of gains and strongest annual growth in over a year. Mortgage holder equity is at an all-time high too. And separate from that, Zillow reported that home sales are up 7% year over year, at least for July. That's the strongest increase of 2026 so far. Oil's still really been the wild card. Prices bounced between the high 70s and $90 a barrel this week, depending on the day's headlines out of the Middle East. And the Strait of Hormuz situation is still unresolved. That's still going to be the ceiling on how much further rates can improve from here. Next week is light news-wise, so no major inflation reports are on the calendar, and oil prices, as well as any world news, are going to be what moves rates day to day. I'll see you next Friday to update you on it all.